Thunderstruck Ag Equipment.
Hey, I'm Jake Jass with Copperhead Ag Products.
And we want to do something fun today, so we're going to have a little competition to see who knows these concaves better, and maybe not who knows them better, but what we like about them.
Yeah, Jeremy. So, you know, we've been selling these for about a couple months now. Had some really good feedback from your customers. What's the number one thing that you like about these concaves after having some hands-on experience with them?
Oh no, I'm not going first.
You're not going first.
We're in your country, man.
All right.
Your thing.
All right.
What's your favorite thing?
Well, my favorite thing is the restricted flow notch. I mean, it's the number one feature on these concaves. You've got a 90-degree edge here to thresh the grain better, restrict the flow of the grain, and that is the number one feature on these concaves.
Disagree. So that may be your number one feature, because corn and soybeans, guys, see in Canada, where we're from, guys have to change concaves quite a bit. So these cover plates, the fact that you can open, close, or take them right out based on what you're harvesting, I say that's the number one feature.
Okay, versatility. All right.
Versatility. What's your second favorite thing?
Well, my second favorite feature, being from the corn and beans kind of area of the country, is that it's progressively open. What that means is guys can drop more grain more quickly on the sieves and not overload a certain section of the sieve. So we are unloading the grain before it gets damaged.
Right, so you're thinking that's a big advantage because you're corn and soybeans?
That's right.
That's a bigger advantage in Canada. One of the things, and it doesn't matter whether you're deer or case, is guys are putting grain out the back. So because we're progressively open, guys are doing like 55 bushel canola at 5 mile an hour with the John Deere combine. It's the power that you get, and you can actually use the combine because we're progressively open. Saying the same thing, but I think it's a bigger advantage than what you think. That might actually be number one.
All right, so progressively open's important in all crops. What about wear life? I mean, this hardened edge that we've got on the edge of this lip, I mean, guys want something that they not only have to put in that works well, but they want it to work well for a long time.
So
and I'm talking about value added.
The 5,000 hours, you're thinking that's top?
5,000 separator hours is a pretty big deal. I mean, when you're talking about investing this kind of money in your machine, you want it to be worthwhile and last.
Right. What about the fact that we can do green or red, that we can go either way? Does that mean anything to you?
Versatility, well, it's important. I mean, there's a lot of green guys, there's a lot of red guys. We want to make sure that everybody's getting the same advantage. And I've been had equally the same amount of positive feedback from both red guys and green guys.
Number one favorite thing, favorite customer feedback that you've had this year from a set you've sold?
From a set I sold a set on a flagship case combine to some guys that are raising seed beans, and they said when they took their beans to the cleaners this year, they had overwhelming response how clean their beans were. The cleaner said, tell your combine operator, don't change a thing, you're doing it just right.
So my favorite thing is similar, except for in edible beans, and I had a customer that ran these in edible beans just outside Brandon, Manitoba, and they were sending me pictures, and I'm not talking one picture, I'm talking multiple pictures. They actually tweeted it at us saying, can you find the crack? Absolutely no damage in their sample.
Wow. So there you have it. There are multiple reasons that you should be thinking about running the Copperhead concave system in your combine for this fall. And it really, no matter what the crop is, we've got an option for you.
So, copperheadag.com in America, and thunderstruckag.com in Canada. Get your concaves there.